Right everyone, welcome to my episode 1 of my 3-part mini-series where I take you through the entire journey of my 3x3 meter golf cage, from buying it, setting it up, and seeing if it's worth your time and money. Today's episode is all about getting my hands on it and giving you my first impressions. Now let me start with why I decided to get this thing in the first place. Going to the driving range and spending $18.50 for 140 balls is okay every now and again. Doing it every single day definitely adds up. And I enjoyed the driving range because of the amount of balls I can hit. But obviously, there's a point in time where you realize that there's a better way to do it. And that was by setting up a golf net or golf cage at home. I prefer a cage rather than like a little net. So there's a lower risk of the golf balls flying away and end up accidentally hitting something that it shouldn't. There are a lot of options out there, but after doing some research, this seemed like the perfect fit. Let me walk you through my thought process on why I chose this one. So firstly, I got it from an Australian retailer at Bunnings, which obviously didn't seem sketchy at all because I trust Bunnings a lot with anything, so getting it from Bunnings seemed like the best fit. Now there was multiple options on the Bunnings website and I didn't want to go for the cheapest one, but I also didn't want to go with the most expensive one. And on the website it showed like a target in the middle of the cage, and I was thinking this one actually looks quite alright. There was good reviews. There was over over a few hundred reviews, I believe. It was in the double digits or even triple digits of good reviews. It had above a 4.5 star rating, and I think I just trusted this the most. So when I got it, I knew that it was in the right hands. So I decided to buy it. Now I wanted a size that was quite big, since the area that I was putting it is out my backyard, and my backyard's quite big, so I have a lot of space to put it. So the reason why I wanted this one as well is because I know that I don't need to take it, put it up and take it down each time I use it. I'm able to leave it out in my backyard and I don't need to do anything with it. I can leave it there because the space I'm putting it, no one's using. So I was happy to get quite a big size. That's why I got the 3x3 cage, not like a screen or just like a thin kind of screen to stop the ball. I want an actual, and also it's just a safety feature as well, having it being a cage. There's a low risk of it flying and hitting a house, for example. That's the reason why I got the cage, because it's just a lower risk than just having like a flat, kind of like barrier, just like a one wall barrier to stop the ball, because the ball could end up going past that or above it, and then obviously who knows what will happen. That could break something. A few days go by, I believe actually a week goes by, and I end up getting the package delivered, and it was 2 large cardboard boxes. One was heavier, one was lighter, both good size, and it looked legit, and I generally thought it was a good product straight off the bat. Nothing was damaged, everything was in good working order, everything looked alright. The only problem was later on when I unboxed it. The actual target, the target, the sticker of the target on the fabric was stuck together. So when I peeled it, tried peeling it off, and when I tried actually it's kind of folded over itself. So when I tried unfolding it, the sticker peeled off, and so obviously it looks damaged now. That's the only problem, because I'm guessing as soon as they stuck on the graphic of the target, they must have folded it and just put it in and shipped it, and because of that it probably just molded together. So when I unpeeled it or unfolded the target, it was stuck together. Inside the box we've got the net, the frame, which is quite large. That's the largest portion of it, and then obviously the Velcro straps to attach the net and the frame. Then there's also another extra second layer net for the back part of the frame. It's like a double layer to keep it to keep the golf balls from not bouncing and rebounding that far. Then obviously it has the instructions. So Following the instructions was quite easy. It's not a hard process. I did lay it out on the ground first. Unfortunately though, down the line there was an issue that I had to deal with, which I didn't record, but there's a few issues. So far everything looks solid, but see how easy it is to actually get this thing up. The setup is going pretty smoothly. The frame clicks together easily, and attaching the net isn't too much of a hassle. It did take a little bit because I obviously wanted to make sure it was perfect. And that's the problem with if you want to make things perfect. It does take a bit more time and energy, but that's okay. It was the extra time pulled on one side. The net wanted to move, like the entire net wanted to move, so you have to kind of hold it down and attach it in the main parts first before working on the other bits. And so the one thing that would help would be a second person. Definitely this is a lot easier to do with 2 people. I highly recommend using 2 people for this operation because 2 people makes things so much easier. You can, it's such a big thing. So obviously having someone else there to help you if you need help on the other side, if you need something to be pulled at the same time on the other side, it's beneficial to have someone there for you. And it will obviously make the whole process a lot quicker.
It's nearly ready. I'm just planning to level out the floor. I'm planning to install a 1 by 1.5 meter golf turf. So underneath that, I'll probably add some sort of concrete base. But I'm gonna have to wait once the ground settles, see if I need to do anything. But also the concern at the moment is just honestly digging up the floor and making sure it's level.
First impressions on the cage is sturdy, easy to set up, and it looks like it's going to hold up well to some swings. Can't wait to get into it. Thanks for watching episode 1. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next episode where I prep the ground and get ready for some serious practice. Drop any questions you have in the comments and I'll see you in episode 2.